Hi, I want to continue on in our dialogue concerning breakthrough to purpose. As we recognize the significance of what God is doing in the moment, it causes us to embrace a new level of revelation that empowers us to be able to advance in the full expression of God's heart. So this one today I want to talk about is challenged in the storm. And as we think through the process of where we are at, there are times in the storms of life to keep us from fulfilling what we believe is the promises of God to walk in. Each one of us encounters storms. The thing is, are you willing to press to hear the sound of the directions and the strategy of the Father to give you the wisdom and revelation to walk this way? In other words, in the midst of a storm, there's always a revelation that bursts within you the ability to activate and walk fully into and fully out of where God is wanting you to go. In other words, He wants you to be able to have the strategy to walk out of the storm and into the presence and peace of God, to where you can accelerate into the truth and power as what He wants to do in your life in this hour. I want to encourage you. Don't allow the sound of a storm or the weight, the pressure of that which comes around you to minimize your ability to hear Him, to where you can advance in the strategies of God's ways. You think of it this way: Elijah, he heard the sound of the Lord. Moses heard the sound of the Lord. In the midst of all the stuff that was going around, he heard that place of peace and rest in the presence, to where he effectively walked fully into the strategies of God's heart and advanced in the purpose of His hand. I want to encourage you this day. Don't allow the storms of life to minimize or restrict your ability to move effectively and functionally in the authority of God, and know that He is empowering you to advance in the full expression of His heart in this moment, in this season we're in. Step forward out of the challenge by hearing the very nature and the fullness of God's heart as you walk fully into His purpose. Prepare to advance in the midst of the challenges around your life, to walk in victory over all that's restricting. Bless you. Breakthrough is yours in Jesus' name.